Happy Tuesday. Today is the 25th of April, 2023 as of filming this in the state of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America, Planet Earth, the original. And this video is new Wikipedia page I created February to April 2023. And I created one page, and so I'll talk about that, but there's more context about this because that's a bit less pages. Yeah. than I had been doing in 2022. So what happened? So that's the introduction. Up next, background. Why the dip in number of new articles? So this is specifically a new page type new article on English Wikipedia. And so once new articles are published, they're open to be edited by anybody. And what had happened was in November 2022, this one user started targeting my pages, ended up attacking like 16 or 17 of my pages. And I remembered before I ever started writing on Wikipedia, I'd seen this user kind of attack users who created new articles of a certain length or quality. And then if the users like died off and there were a number of creating pages, then the vandalism would die off, but it took me a while to remember that. And so I was like, okay, so one way potentially of getting this person to stop attacking these people via the pages I make or the competitions, whose English Wikipedia article I created, I was like, maybe I should just stop making pages, right? If they're like, they have some formula, they scan all of Wikipedia, be like scan per user, so they attacked me via my pages repeatedly kind of thing, which is technically a violation of the harassment. Like, it's harassment, right? And so I was like, since they have some formula, they're just sweeping new pages made. I'm like, why not just decrease? Right there, I had been making new pages on Wikipedia for well, I guess I started in January 2020, and I was like, this person, they didn't come around until I started making like, what was it, 5 or more pages a month or something like that, like consecutively, on average or something like that. Point being, there was an increase in the number of new pages I've made of a high quality, and this person started attacking those pages, and I was like, okay, I'm just not going to make any pages, right? Get their activity formula through, right? Like, get it ended, terminate them, kind of thing. How long do I have to wait to do that? So I stopped making new articles in January this year, 2023. I made 3 in January, and then I made none after the last page in January, which was like the 20-something of January 2023. So it's been approximately 3 full months, and I decided to make 1 page this month because I'm like, their formula picks up number of pages per new articles specifically per month on English Wikipedia. So maybe if I wrote on Italian Wikipedia or Russian Wikipedia, this wouldn't happen, period. I could make 100 new pages or articles a month. They don't edit on those kind of thing, or harass people, that kind of thing. So English Wikipedia specific, a little bit of a hostile environment. And so I stopped. I didn't make anything new in February or March, and then this month I made 1 on 20 per coordinated universal timestamp. English Wikipedia runs on 24 April 2023. And so there's been a dip, and the dip has been a response, or not really a response. It's an attempt to be proactive and curb vandalism on the pages the articles I already have, and any new articles I want. So it's disqualified from being a response or invalidated from being a response because I'm thinking to the future, kind of thing. So being proactive instead of reactive, that kind of thing. Yeah, if I was reactive, I'd call them out on their user talk page or something like that. I'd be like, stop vandalizing my pages and stuff, which I did not do. So instead I was a mature adult and was like, how can I change myself instead of attacking another person because they're attacking me, kind of thing. And I don't like it. So not responding in kind. Rising above them. And so that's what I did. All right. So what was the new page I made? Segue. next thing. Kind of segue, smooth transition. It's kind of smooth transition. All right, National Sporting Competition page. So new article, and national sporting competition here means like it's held by one country, and then this one specifically was open to international competition. And so the new article I made was the 2023 Russian National Swimming Championship. So it was hosted by Russia. It had Russia, Belarus, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Nigeria, and Syria. And if you don't like all of those countries, there's a good chance you're American. Right? Kind of thing. Yeah. So, and there was a world record set. There were 6 national records from both Belarus and Russia. So, and a diversity of clubs represented and stuff. So it was and I wrote about the competition like live during about a selection of on a selection of athletes' pages, and so it was an enjoyable thing. It also made me feel like my brain was going to melt a little bit because the results references were in Russian. Yes. Oh, and I'll even show you. I printed it. I got this from the internet. It's the Russian alphabet, and so or it's the English alphabet or letters, and then that may not be in the English alphabet, and then the Russian equivalent. And so I took all my people's, and I was like, how do I spell your name in Russian? A fun exercise. What's mine? My name in Russian is like Tak. If like it looks like T-A, 2 H's and a C, but the 2 H's are different. Or is that right? I don't know. Point being is like it is kind of fun. It's like elementary school. Like we would have the stuff where it's like, what's the code? You know, and it's just Russian. Okay, so that's the new article, and I had fun with it, and I have more work to do, but it it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. So approach, that's that topic now, to approach with new articles moving forward. So slash for the near term slash for the time being, to try and keep the vandalism subsided. So I don't want this vandalizer to come back. In April, this was the first month this person hasn't come back and attacked my pages. So my taking a break, a hiatus, and making new pages period appears to have worked. But I also have new pages I want to make. So what is the number? What's my cap per month moving forward to keep that vandalism away or subside? And so I would say 1 this month. So that's why I'm making this video now, is I'm happy with my 1. Next month, if I'm feeling ambitious, I might do 2. I didn't run into problems with this person harassing me and vandalizing my pages when it was 3 per month. So I would say if I wanted to do like a super cautious, safe maximum, I'd say 3. But maybe since I did 1 this month, maybe do 2 next month. And if I have a list of pages that I'm interested in, both people and competitions. So that's my approach moving forward, is kind of walking cautiously, so to speak. And then if that doesn't work, well then maybe just stop again. But I don't know. We'll see. Thinking for the future. No. Also, tangent. YouTube videos work in real life. What do I mean by that? I put out a video on the Iceland Air stuff about the airline lying and stuff, and via email and stuff, and called them out on it. But it called out the misconduct, kind of. And I also put out a video where I said, UC Berkeley, stop sending me money. Or not, that's wrong. UC Berkeley stops asking me for money and stop sending me spam mail. And guess what? They stopped. So I was in the video, I'm like, they will stop. And it turns out I got it right. They have actually stopped. And I've stopped receiving harassing emails from Iceland Air in the form of like buy this airline ticket. It's like, if you're stealing my money, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. And so they've actually both stopped. Iceland Air stopped sending me emails after my YouTube video, and UC Berkeley stopped sending me spam mail asking me for money after I posted the video. So while the UC Berkeley one got age restricted by YouTube, it did work. And has helped, right? There's stress with that, and stress can cause cancer and stuff like that. So, yeah, which I've had a couple times in my life and recovered from. And so there's a bit of trying to alleviate stress, and it turns out that YouTube videos, they worked. All right, and then back to it. Conclusion. Well, that's it. One new page these past 3 months, February to April 2023, and potentially maybe 2 in May. So we'll see. I got some. Belgium is my like apple of my eye for like my next. Can I get back into making pages, articles? Yeah. So happy Tuesday.